Wainuiomata, the Hutt Valley of the Hutt Valley, a town whose website boasts a 5-star rating from their own former mayor, home to a mystery that bewildered the nation. In September 2020, a car was photographed driving on top of another car. Was this trick photography an illusion, or was Wainuiomata really home to the nation's first double-decker car? I drove over the only road in town to investigate, and sure enough, the taste of car on car was in the air. It was time to talk to Wainui. So what was your name?
Wainui.
So your name's Wainui?
Yeah, I got a little brother named Omata too.
So your name's Wainui and your brother's name is
Omata.
Omata.
This town, bruv.
The reason I'm here is I'm investigating a crime.
What crime, brother?
You seem to know some shit.
Yeah, I do.
Imagine this, a car, and on top of the car, there's driving another car.
Holy sh... How did that happen?
You guys seen any double-decker cars driving around?
No,
It's a car on top of another car. What do you think of that?
that's amazing.
That's a normal day, stacking a car, that's all good.
Do you not have trailers here?
Well, it's more trouble getting a trailer and hiring it out, so you might as well just do it yourself.
Have a full licence, and then that's a hassle. And
Do you not have your full licence yet?
I do not.
So the only way in Wainui to transport anything is on the roof of a car,
Yep. Yeah.
and not on the back of that truck that not only has a flatbed but also has a trailer behind it.
He's probably busy.
If you see anything suspicious, let me know. Well, actually, I should probably let you know. I don't know. Who's going to let who know?
Oh, she'll probably let me know.
She'll let you know.
Yep.
I'll let you know.
Yep.
And you let him know.
Can I drive it?
No, you're supposed to be stopping it. I was enamoured by the town of Wainuiomata. Fuck, that was sick. From the smiling chemist to the country's most visionary butcher, Creative Meats. Whoever said that meat can't be creative? Creative Meats is where the creators meet. Creative Meats, I just ate a seagull. Creative Meats, where creativity meets me. Drive through the shop, for fuck's sake, that was the end of it.
Creative meats.
What sort of creative meat you got?
What about a nice chicken cordon bleu, beef cordon bleu?
No, that's not creative enough.
$20 worth of chicken schnitzel and you get a kilo of drumsticks free with it.
It's not that creative though, is
Of
it?
course it is. What else are you going to do with it?
I don't know, get creative and like mold it into like a kind of a meat dog. So there's a famous butcher called the Mad Butcher.
Yeah, I have
and
heard of him.
he's
Peter
famous for being a butcher who suffers from a lot of mental health problems.
Yeah.
Are you kind of like the sane butcher?
Absolutely.
Come on down to Creative Meats for the most mentally stable butcher in New Zealand.
No mental health problems around here.
Creative Meats, it's where meat and creativity meet. Again through the shop, just got the last line. But after 45 minutes in town, I was exhausted and I still had no leads. I had no choice but to continue my research online. Surfing the McDonald's free Wi-Fi, I made a shocking discovery. Parked outside a local car wrecker was a car on top of a car. And the neighbouring businesses all but confirmed my suspicions. You reckon I'm close?
Yep, probably about 10 feet close.
Fuck.
Shit.
I'd found it. The site of New Zealand's most infamous Grand Piggyback auto. And right beside it, a car wrecker. But what would drive a person to such unthinkable driving? Were they a renegade of physics?
There's a car on car right there.
Or merely a victim of Wainuiomata's trailer shortage?
I think we got him.
It was time to find out. But not before dealing with this random dipshit who walked in straight after.
Very tall in real life.
Could you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to do an investigation right now.
How the heck are you?
Oh, fantastic.
My name's Guy Williams.
I know who you are.
I'm here to investigate a car on top of another car.
Sounds very interesting.
Will this picture refresh your memory?
It looks like it's almost outside the building.
Why would someone transport a car on a car?
You'd probably have to ask the person that was transporting them.
And would you know that person?
No, I don't.
Okay, so there's nothing you know about this.
No.
And so would you like to appear on a television show called New Zealand Today?
No.
But that didn't go too well, did it?
No, it didn't. Are you wearing a vape pen as a necklace?
Yeah, well, you don't lose it.
It's Kiwi ingenuity right there. The investigation was a failure. I'd found the obvious culprit, but he refused to appear on the show.
No.
That's why we changed his voice. He didn't have some weird low voice disease. Defeated, I headed to my accommodation for a restless sleep. The next morning, it was time to return to the open road, where I felt safe, where the cars drove one by one. And that's when it hit me. Oi, let's go, let's go! Wainuiomata was plagued with bad traffic. The signs had been there all along.
There was a traffic jam for 2 hours last week.
Oh, yeah, that hill's a car killer.
When all the school traffic's going to school and you're backed up, it gets a bit frustrating.
A bit frustrating.
It does.
Turn the car around. We're going back to Wainuiomata. And no story illustrated this more clearly than the Wainui hairdresser, whose tale of traffic-based woe had captured national attention on the important journalism podcast, The Rock FM.
You were stuck in traffic like the previous caller.
Yeah.
So, Kirsty,
Yes.
you're legendary around these parts. Why?
Well, I'm an awesome hairdresser and I also shat in a lunchbox.
Is that normal behaviour here in Wainui?
Well, if you get stuck in traffic, yeah. Back to back, can't get out of the traffic, can't turn around, and I just sat there like panicking because I was literally going to shit myself. Yeah. So I was sort of driving along and I looked over in the passenger seat and there was my son's lunchbox. I emptied it out because it had yogurt and whatever in it and slid it under my ass and just went for it.
So what are you thinking after you're finished?
How am I going to wipe my ass?
She kind of told me when I got back because I asked why I had a new lunchbox, so she kind of had to tell me.
I left Kirsty's with an amazing gift. So this is the box.
Yeah.
So I feel like this should be into Papa or something like that. But the real gift was a valuable lesson. Stacking cars on cars wasn't the problem. It was the solution. Putting a car on top of another car actually halves the number of cars on Wainuiomata's narrow roads. And if the inventor wouldn't take credit on camera, I was proud to be his spokesperson, to take the idea all the way to the top, to the mayor of Hutt City. Holy shit, you're young. How old are you?
29.
So are you sure you're the mayor?
I am, yep.
You're definitely
As
the
far as
mayor?
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to Google it for a second here. Shouldn't you be like working at Bunnings Warehouse or some shit? What's going on? Mayor Campbell Barry, Hutt City Council. That's you.
It's me.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Can I just sincerely apologise? Do I bow? What is the normal protocol for meeting the mayor? Let's get down to business. I don't know if you've listened to the radio recently, but there was a woman who got stuck in traffic and shat in a Sistema lunchbox. It's known as the Sistema steamer.
I did hear about that, yeah. Actually, probably leave that one for Kirsty to comment on, though.
Wait, you know her name?
Yeah, everyone knows Kirsty.
How small is this place?
I used to go camping with Kirsty.
You used to go camping with... Did she shit in a lunchbox then?
Hey, Kirsty's Kirsty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good on her.
Okay, so we all love Wainuiomata, but it has one major problem.
Don't know if it's got any.
Traffic. I've got a simple plan. This is a road map of Wainuiomata, okay?
Okay.
Now, as you can see, these cars represent congestion.
Yeah.
What's the solution?
Better public transport.
A car on top of another car. A technology invented in Wainuiomata for Wainuiomata. I need you to invest in this right now to get Wainuiomata moving. What do you think?
This has to be one of the worst ideas I've ever heard in my life, which isn't that long.
All right, that's your opinion?
That's a fact.
The mayor may have been young, but his ideas belonged in the past. Thank you. And I may have been unsuccessful, but I knew that thanks to a nameless, voiceless Wainuiomata man, my journey wasn't over. No matter where the road took me, the future was bright.
What a beautiful view.
And the view was unbeatable. I'm Guy Williams, and that was New Zealand Today.